There's something fundamental in this understanding of humility. For me, the translation of this lies in real life experience. In situations that God has allowed, some He has orchestrated, some He has predestined to be, so that it can form you and me. It was around about the same time when my son Dylan was born that I read this book. And for me, part of my resolve of this cloak of humility, I thought to myself, God has given me such a son as a cloak of humility. It was only my way of making meaning because there was so much turmoil in my insides at that point in time in my life. But it was a fundamental one that I carry even today. That I would think about my sons. You know, they can't sit, talk, see. That God has granted me grace to wear that cloak of humility. It's not a burden. It's not a heavy burden. It demands work, it demands effort, it demands attention, but it's not a heavy burden. It's a cloak of humility. You can never rise above that givenness. You can never go to a place where you say, now it's me and I've arrived. There's a little paradox in this, in the sense that, yes, I want to return my client to himself. So do you say then the self is the thing? No, I don't say that. But you sound so passionate about returning the self to the self. Yes, only when I see or draw the distinction between the true self and the false self. Yeah. I actually do want my client, the true self, to return. I do want the false self to make space for the true self. And I think I have said that in my definition, the true self is Christ in you, the hope of glory. I want my client to return to his source. That is his source. Not mother and father. They were instrumental. But you're not just the result of intimacy between your mother and father. You're much more than that.